Exactly 6 months ago was January 1st.
Yeah.
The very first day of the new year.
That was 1/1/09.
Yes, 1/1/09, the first day of 2009. Anyway, many people in America and other countries probably made New Year's resolutions.
Yes.
And today is your half-year checkpoint, so, maybe we should take a look at our New Year's resolutions and see how those are going for you.
Sounds like a plan, Phil.
All right. As part of my New Year's resolution, I was going to consume less energy, which means if I don't have enough outlets to run my appliances, it sucks to be me.
One thing I've decided to do for New Year's, I guess now, since I'm renewing my New Year's resolution, is to stop playing so much Xbox and start exercising more. So, Phil, do you usually do a New Year's resolution?
Me personally? No, I don't usually do one, no.
Why not?
I don't know. I mean, it's just any other day of the year. I mean, if I have something that I want to change, I'll just, try and do it whenever I decide I need to change it. Like, if it's mid-July, or like the first day of July,
yeah,
say, perhaps, I mean, and I notice, I should change this about myself. I think I'll wait 6 months and do that. That doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
Yeah, no, it really doesn't. But, I mean, I guess one of the points of a New Year's resolution is to kind of look over the last year and say, what could I have done differently this last year?
Yeah, and that makes sense. Plus, it just gives people an excuse to try things that they've been trying to do for a long time. One time again before they give up 3 weeks later. I mean,
Yeah, it's kind of like about half the people make that resolution, and then about 2 weeks in, they're just like, oh, well, screw this, right? I mean,
yeah, I don't know.
It's kind of one of those lifestyle changes that you just can't get.
Absolutely.
So one way I'm going to kind of start a half-year's resolution. What do you think about that?
Half-year's, I think it's a good idea.
I mean, in the summer, it's nice outside. So, like, all the people who start their exercise programs in winter, they give up because it's too freaking cold outside.
Try to go running in the cold, your throat gets all, like, it's bad.
And then you freeze to death or get, trapped in an ice storm.
Yeah, or you start sweating and so you're hot, but then the air is cold.
And then you get hypothermia. So that is exercise tip number 1. Only when it's nice outside do you exercise.
Only exercise when it's nice out.
Yeah, exercise tip number 2. You got to hear this one, okay. Never do anything that is strenuous to your body.
Yeah, if you push your body too hard, you can hurt yourself. It's dangerous.
I started by, kind of laying on the couch watching TV, right? Exercising my thumb.
No, yeah, that's
got to get my hand-eye coordination in, right?
Yeah, no, it's a good step.
And then I slowly moved to sitting up on the couch and watching TV. Absolutely. I mean, then you're using your posture muscles, you're getting your back working and all that stuff. And then I slowly, started to walk around my place for the first time.
Yeah, no, for the first time. How did you move here?
It was pretty cool. I had a crane lift me in. And I was just there.
Wow.
Yeah.
That sounds expensive.
It was awesome, though.
I can believe it'd be kind of like a thrill ride.
Yeah, yeah. So, another exercise tip of mine, okay? Exercise tip number 3.
Yeah.
Keep yourself hydrated.
Absolutely. You don't want to be dehydrated.
No, that ends up in bad stuff.
Yeah, you get a headache, you get health problems.
And then it makes you not want to exercise again.
Yeah, it's not good. So, always when you're exercising and you're sweating, be sure to drink lots of water or vitamin water or Gatorade or
the Powerade.
Yeah, those aids.
The things that end with aid.
Aid, yeah, AD.
Like lemonade.
Yeah, it's not actually. I was confused for a while because I thought it was AID.
Oh, like first aid?
Yeah, first aid and lemonade, which didn't make much sense to me because, it doesn't really help the lemons very much.
No, it really doesn't.
Although, if you're thinking about it in the sense that the lemons are helping you, then yes.
But no, because there's too much sugar in that.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
But it aids your thirst. Actually, it kind of hurts your thirst.
It
just makes
aids
your thirst
in more
go away.
thirst.
So maybe.
Anyway, exercise tip number 3 is keep hydrated.
Stay hydrated.
Remember to drink your water. Okay, exercise tip number 4 is don't overdo it the first time.
Or the second time.
Or the next
Subsequent
couple of
time.
times.
Yeah, don't overdo it.
Because if you overdo it once, you're going to be in pain for like the day after and maybe the day after that, right?
And then you won't be able to do it because you're going to be recovering.
Yeah, and then after your recovery, you'll have to start way back before that one day.
It's counterproductive.
So what you want to do is you want to do a little bit more every time you exercise.
Absolutely.
So you know the first time you want to get up from the couch and walk around for maybe 5 minutes, right?
Yeah.
Second time you want to do it for like 5.5 minutes.
Yeah. You
Just
know,
adding a
don't
little
push
bit more
yourself
time
too
every.
And don't even think about reaching for that front door until maybe like a couple weeks.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty serious stuff.
Because as soon as you walk out that door, there's some front porch steps right there, and
usually there are front porch steps.
Not always.
I mean, some people don't have stairs.
Some people don't have stairs. Some people just have to like jump off the porch
And
climb
some
back
people
up.
have elevators.
Some people have elevators.
I would kill for an elevator.
That'd be cool. And one of those like little the chair things that slides down the stairs.
Oh yeah, those are sweet.
I just think those would be fun.
Yeah. What tip are we on now, Phil?
I think it's up to 5 now. Our fifth and final exercise tip.
Okay, exercise tip number 5.
Yeah. Be sure to mind exercise tips number 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Yes, exactly.
Exercise tip number 5. Always pay attention to exercise tips.
Yes.
Thank you for watching the Weekly MANcast. We'll see you next week.
We hope that you get enough out of the show to where you can go on outside and maybe do a little bit of exercise and not strain yourself too much.
And if you've actually taken anything that we've said in the past few minutes seriously, you're in some trouble.
Yeah.